Robert Heffernan, Endotech Analytics, streaming live exclusively for Pareto token holders. Uh, Exclusively is a loose term right now, but it will be exclusive. Obviously, it's not exclusive because we are streaming live to YouTube. And that will change. There will be a time very soon where you're going to need Pareto tokens in order to consume the content. The show is Blockchain Vitals. Blockchain Vitals, a daily show covering crypto assets, Endotech Analytics view on markets. And good morning to my friends in Asia. All right. Good evening to my friends on the East Coast and Midwest in the USA. And for all you people in Europe, sorry you have insomnia, because if you're watching, it's the middle of the night or getting there. Anyway, it is Wednesday, February 21st, and the cryptos that we're covering on the Blockchain Vitals sheet continuing to sell off. Let's do the rounds. This is our segment, Doing the Rounds. We are talking what I'm seeing. Love to hear what you're seeing. You can fire it right in the chat. Any questions or thoughts or comments you might have on what you're seeing in the crypto space. Firstly, again, more news about scammers ripping off unwitting or just ripping off people trying to get into this space that don't know a lot about it. And one of the big ways they're doing it is to use fake exchange sites that look exactly like the site that they're replicating, but it's a different web address. And as soon as you deposit your funds or show that private key to them, they are stealing all of your assets wherever that key is located. So you gotta be careful, man. You have to have due diligence yourself first, or I highly recommend, especially people new into this, is sticking with exchanges to house your money and not try to worry about private keys, public keys, and all those things. So you got to be careful and you got to take care of it yourself. All right. Another big news out there. Whoa. Is I just wanted to check on one thing. You got to keep checking. Spain. How about Spain in the news? Spain offering tax breaks for cryptos. How great is that? They haven't worked it finally through the legislature, but they are looking to be very crypto forward thinking on this. And another headline I saw was that the hopes in the blockchain community is the amount of scamming going on doesn't really damper the ability to move forward and grow the ecosystem. But kudos to Spain because there are more than a few countries taking a pretty hard line on this technology. To me, that means they're protecting their nest egg, so to speak. But Spain offering tax breaks, so I think Endotech AI's got to look at Spain as a possible place, to spend the winter. Anyway, let's take the vitals. All right, this segment, taking the vitals. We do it every day. This is the way that we can interact with the market from a knowledge base, from something that makes sense, from a technical point of view. I mentioned yesterday that Bitcoin had put in a perfect doji on that candlestick chart, the only candlestick formation I pay attention to. Too much information clouds my head. I like the KISS model, keep it simple, stupid, or keep it simple, stupid, whichever way you want to put the emphasis on that. But that candle formation from yesterday, that hammer doji, very, very strong indication of a top or a bottom in a market when that thing shows up. Bitcoin did trade lower today, and like I thought it would yesterday, went down and tested that up momentum level, penetrated it, and is currently trading out of up momentum. It's a tale of this is a really good opportunity to show you just what I mean by the relative strength or weakness of a particular currency and where their price action in regards to the numbers on the sheet are telling you. So Bitcoin and Litecoin both trading out of up momentum today. Ethereum, XRP, Zcash, those are all already in lower momentum, right? And Dash went down and checked out its lower momentum level and is currently, rejected it. But let's take a look at that. So you can see Dash currently trading 659. Solidly out of up momentum. That up momentum level 712. As I had said yesterday, I had lightened up considerably. I'm out of all of my Dash here. I went all to the tether. 3 days ago, it traded and couldn't hold that up momentum level. I got out of most of my stuff then, and then got out of another tranche there at the retest of up momentum. They got back into up momentum, but they couldn't hold it, right back out. So I'm looking at that below the center line now, 664, that lower momentum level 617, and that lower momentum collar 522. If you are a long-term person looking at places to enter Dash, those are great levels to put some money to work in Dash. The lower momentum collar. So you see that, and they went down and tested that lower momentum level today. Right down around 6:15, I believe it was on yesterday's sheet, and they came off of it pretty good. So, got to keep an eye on this. If it closes below that lower momentum level today, I think that 522 is in striking distance. All right, let's go to Ethereum, trading 834 as we speak. It is in lower momentum now. All right, so it traded out of and couldn't hold that upper momentum last couple days, maybe 3 or 4 days ago now, and now solidly in lower momentum, looking for that lower momentum collar on this breakdown to 744. Again, it is in the middle of its value range, so there is some hope that it can hold that low value, build some time and volume, and stay in this value range and test that higher value. You don't want to see it spend a lot of time, build a lot of volume below that lower value range area at 817 level. If it spends time, builds volume below there, I think it can extend back down towards that 744 level. Logical for me. All right, so we got Ethereum in lower momentum. Dash tested it but bounced off of it. And Bitcoin, like I said, here's the sheet for today. Trading 10,421, closed out of up momentum for the first time in about 6 or 7 trading days. And so you have to be leery of this market, testing that average there, the center line, 97.61. If you can't hold that lower momentum level, 86.36, and I'm actually working some stuff down in that lower momentum level area for Bitcoin. Check out the value range in Bitcoin today. A fairly nice size one, 10,550 to 11,237. The other thing you're going to notice is the pivot, 10,608, lining up pretty good with that low of value, 10,550. So if this can gain some traction here, build some time and volume, move up towards that level, and then trade into value, here's that setup that we talk about, that value range fill or that 80% rule back in the fiat world. If you can build some time and volume above 10,550 by Stottlemyre's early work, two 30-minute or two 15-minute brackets, you'd have an 80% chance to fill 80% of that value range. 24-hour, 365-day-a-year trading. You have to modify the rules a little bit. 30 minutes can be an eternity in electronic trading, but you can still take that simple, what is it doing at that level? Is it rejecting the level every time it goes to that pivot or that lower value? If it goes to 10,500, 550, 10,600, that area, does it just reject it right away and come off of it? Or can you get into that value range? Can you start building time and volume above that value range? Then you got a good chance for it to go fill to that value range high, or by his work, 80% of that, the distance between the value range low and the value range high. I'm just going to keep talking about these things the way I view the market, and the repetition, it will sink in. All right, be a value range trader, understand what the value range is. That second row of numbers on the right is the momentum model, and the left column is the Blockchain Vitals pivot model. We will have some more in-depth explanatory videos up soon. And we are excited that the AI engine continuing to be developed. Let's talk a little AI. Whoa, deep in the matrix. Deep in the Endotech Analytics matrix. This is what the interface is going to look like in the beta, and can't wait to delve into this and get this operational to help you become a more disciplined trader. All right, we're going to add discipline to your trading regimen, and you will be a more successful trader if you can add some discipline to your trade. All right, so have a great trading day. If you're in Asia, good night on the East Coast. We still got some activities to get to here on the West Coast. But the Blockchain Vital sheet will be up on Twitter. I'm going to post it on my Twitter handle at HFR from the floor. I think I might have to change my Twitter handle to at HFR from the matrix. All right, I'm going to be working on that. You guys have a great day. We will see you tomorrow.